Starting off blue side ban with Jarvan, as expected for WS Phoenix. Can't let the Jarvan abuser win, of course. And then red side responds with a Garen ban against presumably Tyrannical, which I'm not sure if that's who he plays a lot of, but it makes sense. And then blue side does 2 support bans against Amy, the Lulu and the Soraka. Very signature champs for Amy. Then red side responds with the Shen ban against Tyrannical and a Graves ban against Sehu. Top impact will be first picking here. Let's see what they pick. First pick to Zyra, presumably going to Sword Point. Or sorry, BC Cypher. Sword Point and BC Cypher are bot lane. They do often tend to switch roles. Looks like Sword Point will be playing ADC this game. And so the Zyra is most likely for BC Cypher. Now red team's picking in response to Zyra. Wonder if they're going to pick an engage support to counter this. Oh, I assume they chose the Zyra due to the lack of engage supports from Quirky. Zyra jungle? No way this guy pulls out Zyra jungle. I hope he does though. Then he can get easy 0-2, go next. Not biased caster at all. Lux Ashe comes out, very poke dominant bot lane. Also pretty good getting lane prior. I guess they're just gonna poke the shit out of Zyra. Blue team responds with a Jhin pick. Jhin Zyra, pretty common combo due to Jin's ability to proc W off Zyra plans. Then followed by a Veigar pick, which makes sense given that Freezing Pro does play a lot of Veigar. Nothing too new here coming out from blue side here. Usual normal picks. Red team responds with the Victor pick for W. Looks like Victor Veigar lane pretty safe. No kill pressure on either character given they're both control mages. Just some nice scaling in the mid lane. Blue team puts a 5 ban on WS Phoenix. Makes sense. WS Phoenix does play predominantly Jarvan and Vi. But has played a few other champs like Maokai. Yuumi Robust responds with the Rammus ban. Damn, Rammus hater? I'm surprised they banned Rammus since it looks like their team does well against Rammus. Oh, it looks like it's a double ban against Sehu with the Rammus and Udyr ban. Last ban from blue side is the Camille against red team's Dynamic. Makes sense since blue team doesn't want to get engaged on and Camille is easily able to engage on those characters without a lot of hard CC. And if you look at that, Yuumi or Bust does pick the Maokai for WS Phoenix, and in response, blue team picks Jax for Tyrannical. Good blind pick, and Nocturne for Sehu. Now we'll see what red team responds to the Jax blind with. Maybe like not sure what dynamic plays, but maybe a Gnar would be good. Gnar, you could play a tank like Orin to play safe. Poppy, I wouldn't say it's the best, given that blue team does not have a lot of jumps, really only Jax. But, I mean, it's a tank, it works. Looks like we're having technical difficulties. Tyrannical has gone missing. Anyway, I do think this game will come down ultimately to the top lane matchup, because if Jax does get ahead and he builds like Divine Sunder or Trinity Force, he will be able to easily 1v1 Poppy, and even if Maokai comes, Jax can probably 1v2 both of them. So it's really important for Yuumi or Bust to not let Jax get ahead, or else Jax could take over this game. However, on the flip side, Maokai does have a lot better early game ganking than Nocturne, so if blue team is able to prevent any early deaths from happening and any early objectives from being taken by red side, they do have a good chance of scaling with the Vanguard, Jax, and Jhin against the likes of Poppy, Maokai, who do fall off. finally getting into game 1 of Top Impact versus Yuumi or Bust here. Let's take a look here. Point to note, Sword Point did bring Cleanse against the Lux Ashe bot lane. Very smart decision given that there's also Maokai, so Cleanse is good against the Ashe ult, Lux Q, and Maokai ult. Both mid laners going first strike just to scale up. Both supports going Comet and Ignite, poking out until they find an all in. Both junglers covering top side. Or probably starting top side and pathing bot. Usually the bot lane state is pretty important, so a lot of times they do path towards bot lane. Looks like this might be one of those games. Actually not, both sides are starting, both junglers are starting bot, will be pathing top here. Nothing too exceptional. Who does opt for the no pot start, presumably to use that extra gold towards an actual item, as junglers usually don't need the health and regen from that extra pot. Jax starting E against Poppy. Good trade by Jax. Falling has some poke onto the Lux. Also has shove, it looks like. Lane's pretty even actually. It looks like red side might be shoving to blue here. Red side does hit level 2 first. Zyra hits level 2, throws a root onto Lux. Jhin Q's onto Ashe. Ashe autos back. Looks like a pretty even trade for this bot lane. Top is winning the matchup. Kind of be expected though against Jax versus Poppy. Especially since Poppy is more of a tank. This team is about to be quirky diff. I can see that. Looks like there is a bit of a quirky diff in the bot lane here with blue side having lower HP and getting shoved under tower line with side 2 ward. Jax is pushed up pretty far up in the top lane. Might have an opportunity for Maokai to come in and gank after this wave crashes. However, Sehu is also top, presumably looking to shadow the Maokai, or shadow the Jax. Sehu's pinging the tri-bush here. Looks like they might try and cheese the Maokai as he's going for Scuttle, or they're just going to go invade him, which is what they're doing here. Sehu and the Jax walks into their jungle. Jax EQ flash, Nocturne E, and Maokai does go down. Very good play here, knowing that Jax does have the push and has prio, as well as Maokai being a weak early game jungler isn't able to farm or function as the champion. Peek at the bot lane here. Looks like blue's side HP is lower due to the Lux poke. However, they're pretty stable here. Even CS for the ADCs. Top lane actually gets a solo kill. And looks like Dynamic will miss a very big 2 waves, probably going to TV back, but still misses some XP. Top lane 2-0. Really big gold gap. And XP gap, mind you. Again, this could be the issue I was talking in draft where... Oh, hold on, playing mid here. It looks like Freezing Pro does go down to the Maokai. Farming under bot here. I was going to say, as said drafted, once Jax gets big, it's hard for Poppy to ever match this Jax. And this Jax might be able to 1v2 Maokai and Poppy. Could be a problem in the later stages of the game. So we'll see how that plays out. Look at the rest of the map. Looks like Maokai's pathing bot and Nocturne is pathing top. Looks like both jungles are probably just trying to farm as fast as possible towards that level 6, since both jungles do get a power spike at that level 6 with unlocking their ultimates. WS Phoenix here actually looking for some camps here. Finds the wolves. Is he can go on the wolves, but it doesn't look like he sees the Nocturne here. If Nocturne comes here, Nocturne will be able to 1v1 this Maokai. Looks like Seihu does know that his wolves are being taken, pops a sweeper, looks for Maokai, and is able to secure his wolves back. Looks like WS Phoenix will invade. Looks like Seihu isn't invade WS Phoenix's Krugs. Steal the XP. He does hit level 6 here. I don't think he's gonna do anything with him, but that is big for the Nocturne here. Looks like WS Phoenix is in the bot side. Looking to take Scuttle. Might go Drake after? Probably not, but we'll see. There is a bit of a jungle fight here. WS Phoenix is being chased down by Seihu, but it's Seihu over chase here. Victor ease onto the Nocturne. Ashe ult does miss, unfortunately. But it looks like nothing comes of it. Top laners are trading heavily here. Both do fall low here. However, Maokai is in the top side. Might look for a gank onto this Jax here. Nocturne does ult Ashe in bot lane, followed by the Jhin ult. Ashe is forced to flash. Seihu does turn onto the Lux. Lux does go down to Zyra. Ashe tries to trade back. Zyra falls low, unable to get the kill. Gets hit by the Ashe gets hit by the Jhin W. Does fall low. Will get fourth shot and go down. Looks like a double kill for the blue team. And with that, they're able to get plate, crash an extra wave, and maybe even get Drake. Very big play by blue team here. But on the top side, looks like Tyrannical does get sold by the Poppy. Very unexpected. However, very good for red team as a response to the play made on bot side here. Looks like red team is able to get the Rift Herald, trading the Drake for it. However, Amy is on the Lux, is here in the Dragon Pit, and here comes the Weeble. Looks like they'll force the flash out of the Nocturne and force him out of the Dragon Pit. Luxol goes down, barely misses the Nocturne. Nocturne is able to recall safely. Jax flashes. Jax goes into Victor. Victor forced to pop flash. It's very big for the blue team as Nocturne, once he gets the ult up, will be able to make a play onto Victor, given that Victor will have no flash. And he'll be a sitting duck against that Nocturne Veigar. Lux hits the root onto the Zyra. Jhin hits the root onto Ashe. Everything that comes of it. Looks like Sehu is in the top enemy top side, stealing away WS Phoenix's Raptors. Given Nocturne's ability to clear farm, it does make sense that Nocturne does have a 20 CS lead on the Maokai. Very big lead indeed. However, WS Phoenix is in the bot lane, maybe looking for a gank on the bot lane. However, he gets spotted by the pink ward and backs off. Sehu's sitting in the mid lane brush, looking for an ult onto Victor, I assume, but Victor just walks away. Wait, Victor comes back into the bush and walks back away. Nothing coming from this Nocturne gank. Jhin flash Q does not kill the Ashe. Here comes Maokai, drops the ult. Jhin forced to pop cleanse. Nocturne ults the Maokai. Sehu going in onto the WS Phoenix, gets rooted by the Lux, but WS Phoenix is not tanky and does go down to the Nocturne ult. Another big win for the blue team, and we'll take a few extra plays off that bot lane tower. So far, it looks like Sehu has been more proactive on the map of WS Phoenix here, having a total of 100% KP with 5 total kill participation, while WS Phoenix only has 1. A lot of jungle plays coming out from this Nocturne here. Jax does have Divine Thunder, and with that, it looks like it's really hard for this Poppy to put the trade onto the Jax, given that Divine Thunder provides extra healing. However, Jax does take a lot of damage here, does fall low, will most likely just back.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Veigar will be back to the midnight. Weren't these both Group B teams? I'll say who's team of Group B? I thought they were Group A. Could be wrong. I don't know. I don't make the rule. Don't ask me. Looks like blue team is looking to start the Drake here. Q's the Drake, and looks like they'll be starting it. Looks like a response from the red team here. Maokai and Victor are both moving over. In the bot lane, red team does have Prio. Will most likely rotate first. However, the Nocturne is still on the Drake. Drake is at half HP right now. Veigar drops the cadence. Veigar hits the Everfrost. Hits the ult and the root. Here comes the Jhin ult. Victor's forced to flash. WS Phoenix going in, but Seihu does get the Drake. Here comes TP from Jax, jumps onto the WS Phoenix. Nocturne ult comes out. Nocturne jumps onto the Maokai here. Maokai's left alone while his team abandons him, and WS Phoenix does go down once again. Looks like the blue team is able to secure the Drake and 2 kills. Another big fight for the blue team. Something important to know, it looks like WS Phoenix did have Rift Herald, however he did not use it in any lane. Maybe he died while it was about to expire here. It's a big loss for WS Phoenix. However, looks like in the bot lane, Tyrannical somehow goes down to Dweeble. Seems like Tyrannical's been playing very aggressive this game. Has 2 deaths, 1 solo by Poppy and 1 somehow in the bot lane. Seihu is 1v1ing the Poppy. Looks like he will get away. Have a Poppy flash. It's Nocturne's also forced to flash. Looks like nothing comes of it. WS Phoenix does ping for the Rift Herald here. Question is, will he start the Rift Herald, or is he looking to possibly invade against Nocturne? Sees the Nocturne. Looks like WS Phoenix is staying around, maybe interested in contesting this blue buff here. However, Vigar does have first rotate. However, Amy is also here, making it a 2v3 for the blue team. Here comes Jin, 3v3. Jumps onto the WS Phoenix. Seihu does live. And now Victor and Lux are on the run. Jin Gale Force forward, Jax Q forward. Bind goes out, lands onto Jin. Jin cleanses. And looks like both teams will disengage. Looks like blue team will be getting the Rift Herald here. Blue team securing 3 out of 4 objectives here. Looks like blue team is ahead in gold, towers, plates, and kills. I wouldn't be surprised if blue team does take game 1 given their current lead. However, it is possible that blue team could throw potentially in the future. Vigar is walking onto the Victor here. Throws the cage down, hits the Everfrost. W misses a Q. However, Vigar does just ult the Victor and he goes down. Zyra walks up, gets hit by the Ash Arrow, then the Lux Bind, Lux ult. Zyra does go down, overstepping. However, Lux is forced to flash away, does get fourth shot by Jin. Looks like it's a 1-for-1. TP coming up from Jax. Nocturne ults onto the Ash. Ash is forced to flash away. WS Phoenix is able to push the Nocturne away. Here comes the TP from Victor here. And Victor just goes down to the blue team. Very unfortunate TP. Got caught in the middle of the blue team and does go down. Again, positive trade for the blue team. Able to get 2 kills, and Seihu will drop the Rift, presumably to get this tower in the mid lane here. Looks like tower will not go down. However, still a big fight for blue team. The play being made topside here. Seihu and Tyrannical jump onto the Poppy. Poppy does drop below, however the bot lane of red team is here. Jax does take some damage, gets ignited. Hit by the Ash dive, looks like gonna be chased down by the Ash. Looks like Seihu does get slow, looks like Seihu might be going down as well. Seihu does go down. Very big fight for the red team. Two kills and a shutdown on Nocturne here. Will they go for the Baron attempt? Looks like they will not be going for the Baron attempt. However, 2 big shutdowns for red team. Drake is coming up. Looks like even though Nocturne is dead, they might still start it. Yep, even though Nocturne is dead, Maokai's first move, they are starting the Drake, presumably to finish this before the Maokai comes. However, do they have the damage? Drake is half HP, however, looks like Tyrannical TP's the top lane, thinking that they're on Baron, but they're not. And leaves the Drake at 2k HP with only Vygar. W's Phoenix, W's in, Q's in, smites and steals the Drake. Very critical mistake here. Due to blue team thinking they're on the Baron. Oh, here comes the Jhin ult. Jhin ult misses all his shots. And looks like nothing might come of it. I was gonna say, very big mistake from blue team. Jhin rotated to Baron and Jax TP to Baron thinking the red team was on it, but they weren't. As a result, they lost members of the Drake and were forced to lose that Drake. Jax stun flashes onto the Maokai. Maokai falls to half HP. Nocturne ults the Ashe. Ashe falls very low. Goes down to the Nocturne. It looks like Maokai will also fall to the Nocturne. Double kill for the Nocturne. Very big play by Seju. Now how will red team retaliate? Lux ult goes down. Hits the Jax. Does not die. However, Poppy EQs in. Gets the kill. Looks like Nocturne falls very low but lives. Forward shot onto Victor. And looks like Jhin is isolated all alone. Flashes forward. Gets the Victor. Looks like he'll just run away. They don't care. Gets hit by the... Barely jukes the Lux E and will get away. Oops, sorry about that.